we're on our trip down to Florida to do thrifting, and I have my map all figured out of the shops we're going to stop at, and it is Tuesday, the day after our anniversary. We've been married 35 years, woohoo! And I am like shocked by the weather that's coming. I shouldn't be shocked. It's September in Florida. It's supposed to be sunny, and it's gonna be a hurricane. It's gonna be our first experience with the hurricane. I don't know if they're gonna evacuate us or not, but we are in, where are we?
South of Batesville, Mississippi.
We're in Mississippi. I keep forgetting where we're at. We go from state to state. So we're in Mississippi. We have a 5-hour drive to our place, and it's in the panhandle of Florida, and it's looking like the weather might be a little bit more east of us, so we might be all right, but we'll see. But here we go. Should be an experience. It's Tuesday. We might have to evacuate by Wednesday, so I'm hoping we can hit as many thrift stores today as we possibly can, or we'll be stuck in the place for Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So we'll see. We made it. I'm so excited. Lots of thrifting we got going on this week. Check out this view. Lovely dining area. Lovely living room seating area. Look at this balcony. Look at these huge windows. Check out the view. Pool's right below us. Look at that. Gorgeous, gorgeous. These are heavy duty doors. Let's check out the view. Amazing. Simply amazing. There's an indoor pool right there. They said it's heated. But look at, there's no clouds in the sky right now. Not a whole lot of people on the beach. It's September, so a lot of the kids have gone back to school. So we hit our first thrift store, and this one was close by our condo, and most of the stuff in here was new. There was this pretty cool Victrola record player. Needs a little bit of work, but it was pretty cool. I fell in love with these chairs. They were so nice. I wanted to take them home, but my husband wasn't really thrilled about it, and I really don't know what I'd do with them. This was another place we stopped at. And this was Wednesday when we got up. The clouds were starting to filter in, and the shores were getting a little bit rougher. Looks like there's still a yellow flag out. They haven't changed that yet, but it's getting a little rougher, and I do have this on fast forward, so it is crashing a lot faster than it should be. It's Thursday morning. It's looking a little rough. Not too many people out there this morning, except the fishermen. Higher tide. Water's coming up pretty far. So Hurricane Helene has entered the panhandle of Florida, and the water is getting really rough and the winds are picking up. we did luck out and did not have any part of the hurricane other than these rough waters and high wind. We were in Pensacola, between Pensacola and Gulf Shores, so we really didn't hit any of it. And I feel horrible for all the people that went through the destruction, even in Asheville, North Carolina. I feel for them people, so we were very lucky on this trip. So I decided to show you all the pieces at once because if I would have showed you each piece at each store, it would have been 1 at this store, 0 at this store, 8 at this store, 22 at this store. So let's just go through all of them here. I have 6 pairs of earrings here that were all glass. These are Lampworks. These are Lampworks. And these are all cloisonne. Very pretty earrings. And this one right here is an agate. It almost looks like snakeskin agate. And I got them fairly reasonable. This set right here includes a necklace, a bracelet, and earrings. These are all freshwater pearls. And in between, it looks like it's another agate of some sort. And these look like atlas beads to me, but atlas beads are usually just round. So I don't know if they make them like that as well. Probably. Over here is a red glass necklace. This is pretty common. It reminds me of something made in India with them little gold accent pieces in there. But it's still a nice, pretty necklace, all linked. This right here is a coral. If you can see closely, let's look at it very close. You can see the pits in it. You can see it's definitely not smooth. This is a coral piece. Them are always nice. This does not have a clasp. That devalues it a little bit. I could string it on something and put a clasp on it if I choose to, which maybe someday. And this is a Monet chain necklace. I still sell these like crazy, so I pick them up every chance I get. And here's a couple pairs of earrings. I got these at individual stores. I thought that these yellow ones were glass, but they were in a stapled bag, so I couldn't take them out, but they are acrylic. If you kind of tap them together, you can hear that they're acrylic. If they were glass, it would be a higher pitch. And these blue ones are kyanite, and it looked to me like they were on sterling, but when I got home, I used the magnet, and they are not, but they're still pretty earrings. And here's some Monet. You can see by the, you can pick these out easily just by the signature clasp on the back. This is typical of them. They need to pinch tight though if you buy them. This needs to pinch real snug or people will return them, which I have one coming back right now. And it says Monet behind it. In the middle here we have dyed mother of pearl. This is a magnetic bracelet. So pretty, with matching earrings. And I found this little scarab necklace. The gold tone looks great on this for $4. It is rose quartz. As you can see the etching on it. That's where the scarab design comes in. And here is a beautiful flower brooch. I am guessing that maybe this is sterling. I used the magnet on it and it is not magnetic, so that means it could be. Could use a good polishing. And this one is so big and layered and full. I just thought it was really cool. I would pick it up. And we have this pendant that was different. To me, it almost looks like a spoon. Like a handmade piece. Or it used to be a brooch and they turned it into a pendant. Here is a Napoleon Laurel wreath brooch. That's really an interesting one. Nice gold tone on it. It looks like it's in great shape. This one probably, I'm guessing I could probably sell it for $50, give or take some. Here's a nice glass, or I say glass, it's stone. It is an agate, possibly with some carnelian mixed in it. Nice piece, no chips. And then we have a couple screwback earrings that are flower shaped. These aren't probably worth a lot, but I just think they're really nice. And there's still people that look for screwbacks. This will probably sell for maybe, I'd probably list it at $19.99. Okay, then over here we have a Waltham watch. I pick these up once in a while, these older ones, because they do sell nicely. This one is working as far as we know. It looks like the time is correct on it, so it's a wind up. The wind ups are always sought after. And here is a gold filled pair of glasses. I debated about picking this one up, but you can see it was only 99 cents. Gold filled. I might bring it to my scrap guy and see if he'll buy it. And we have some really cool earrings. This right here, these silver ones, I'm gonna probably just scrap. I thought they might be sterling, and they were cheap enough to take the chance. They're Irwin pearl earrings, but they're really worn, and they're not sterling. I found 4 pairs of St. John earrings, which are great. These bigger, bolder, chunkier earrings, they're all clip. They are marked on the back, St. John, with the copyright. So they're probably from the 60s, maybe 60s to 80s. And they will probably sell for in the range of $40 to $60 probably. And these right here were in the same bag. I think one person donated all these to this thrift store, but this is a Guy Laroche. It is marked on the inside. That is definitely a name you want to pick up as well as St. John. It's kind of a nautical theme. It's big, it's chunky, it's a hoop. That one will probably sell for, I would say, 60 to 70. And here's an Austria-made brooch. I normally don't pick up clear brooches, clear rhinestone brooches. They just don't sell very well. But this one is Austrian crystals, which in real life, it's really, really sparkly. And here's a Centurion style. If you can see the little Centurion Roman guy on here. He has it has a little hook on the bottom to go underneath your earlobe, but it is a clip. It's another good type of earring, and this one as well. So them two may be in the 25 to 40 range. They're not marked. Then we have some necklaces. The first blue one is not marked, as well as the next one. These are great vintage pieces, thermoset, that I pick up every time I see them, and they're reasonable and they're in good shape. This blue one was about 60 cents. It does need to be cleaned up. It has some little marks on it that I'm going to try to get off. They look like glue marks. This one right here is a Lisner, the brown. If it has a name brand to it, it's going to sell better. I sell these type in the 25 range. Sometimes I take 20 for them. This next one, these flowered porcelain beads. It's a nice long one with a barrel clasp on the end. It's just a really nice one. It's not worth a whole lot of money, maybe in the $25 to $30 range, and I might even go down to 20 on it. And this next one is a coral. And if you look at the name, sometimes they have a Pegasus on it. That just helps you date the piece a little bit better. The back on this one is really worn, but what shows is the front, so that's always my concern the most. And it has a hook clasp. It is marked like on the back on the end. And then this next one is a Japan necklace, beaded, 3 layers. And I'm not picking these up as much anymore. They're starting to slow down in sales, but I used to sell them all the time. And this one was fall colors, so I thought maybe I would give it a try. And if they're reasonable enough, what the heck. This last one is a angel skin coral. Has a nice fish hook clasp on the end. It's not marked, but it is a really nice little choker piece. That's the extent of all the jewelry I found on my thrifting trip to Florida, and I spent about $104 for 41 pieces, and that comes out to about an average of $2.54 a piece.